Hello students, good morning. Today I am going to discuss with you the poem of class 10 first flight animals. Children, you have already listened the different types of animals and here in this poem the poet wants to tell us that he feels more at home with animals than humans whom he finds complicated and false. First of all, I am going to tell you the central idea of this poem. After that, I will explain it line by line. In this poem, here the poet Walt Whitman praises animals for being better than human beings and for possessing all such qualities that humans lacks or have forgotten. Poet wants to tell such qualities being human man they have forgotten. Here, the poet wants to live among animals and experience a life where no one complains and where they are free of sins and sorrow. The theme of this poem is not to praise how good animals are. The poet wants to tell here how good animals are, but to compare humans with them in order to highlight the flaws of their nature. The poet believes that probably a very long time ago humans possessed all the qualities but they have lost them now. Here in this poem the poet also describes about the human being. Human being means human possessed all the qualities. They have all the qualities, but at this time they have lost, they have forgotten. Now, first of all, I am going to recite the poem line by line, and after that, I will describe with word meaning. I think I could turn and live with animals, they are so placid and self content. I stand and look at them long and long. Children, placid. The meaning of this word is here quiet, calm, self content, poised. It means in the right mind, in full of control of self. Here in this stanza, the poet describes, in another way, I can say the poet here desires to turn into an animal and live with them as he is impressed by their calmness and the purity of their mind. Unlike humans, animals seem to so content with their lives and are happy in their nature surrounding. The simple lives of animals help them maintain self-control and their rationality. He stands and looks at them for a long time. In the phrase long and long, the implied meaning is the longing that the poet feels for these two qualities in human beings. They do not, second stanza, they do not fret and whine about their condition. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. They do not make me see sick discussing their duty to God. Here the meaning of sweat and white to cry. Sins, meaning of sins, misdeeds, immoral actions. In this stanza, the poet highlights and poet is going to describe. Poet here in this stanza wants to tell he is happy with the fact that animals do not make complaints and cry about their condition. The animals never complains about their condition like human beings. As we know, humans always complains, but the animals never complain. Never complain. They eat and sleep peacefully as they have nothing to worry about, while humans, because of their wrong actions, are unable to do so and thus cannot sleep without worrying about them. Humans, even after committing his sins, talked about God and rightness, while animals are simple creatures and they do not need to worry about playing praying to God. Animals never pray to God, while humans always pray to God. The poet here wants to tell that since animals are so pure, they do not pray to God for any complaint, for any forgiveness, or ask to God to fulfill their desire like humans. Humans always pray to God for the completion of their desires, but animals never complain for their desires. Stanza 3. Not one is dissatisfied, not one is demented with the mania of owning things. Not one kneels to another, nor so his find that life lived thousands of years ago. Not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole. Here, demented, the meaning of demented, affected with madness. Madness, mania, madness. The meaning of mania is madness, owning, possession, possessing, kneels, bends as a sign of respect. Here in this poem, a sign of the meaning of kneels is a sign of respect. Animals do not possess material things like human. They are happy and satisfied without all worldly items, the desire of which has affected human beings very badly. The desire to own things has been called madness by the poet. Animals are free from the habit of praying to their ancestors. When the poet says, not one is respectable, he means poet he means poets the poet want to tell that think that since all of them are equal, there is no question of respect to some and insult to others. All these features of animals make them happy and uncomplaining. All these features of animal make them happy and uncomplaining. Stanza 4. So they show their relation to me and I accept them. They bring me tokens of myself. They evince them plainly in their position. I wonder where they get those tokens. Did I pass that way huge items ago and negligently drop them? First of all, I want to tell you the meaning of tokens symbols. Events to show possession, as you know, possession, the meaning of possession is ownership. Negligently. Negligently, the person who are not doing their work honestly, it means that person also is neglecting. I can say in another way, he is careless. He is doing his work in a careless manner. Now, poet in this stanza want to tell and want the poet feels that what does the poet feel? The poet feels that animals represent human beings in some way. This means that animals seem to have what human once had. Oh, virtues like kindness, self-contentment, and innocence. They symbolize the lost values of the race. He believed that civilization has corrupted human beings and instead of teaching values to them, it has taught them greed. He believes in this poem. He believes in this poem. He believes, who believes? The poet believes in this poem that humans dropped these virtues a long time ago and had forgotten them. The poet wants to tell about the human being. They have dropped these virtues a long time ago, a very many years ago. They have forgotten it. Here in this poem, some poetic devices here. Personification. The poem has uniform personification. Repetition. Repetition of words phrase in the same line. I stand and look at them long and long. Long and long. Repetition. They do not. No one. Alliteration, repetition of initial consonant sound, where the repetition of initial consonant sound is observed, that is alliteration. For example, they do not make me see. I wonder where they get those tokens. Rhyme scheme here in this poem. There is no rhyme scheme. The poem is in free verse. Children, in this way, I finished this poem. I hope that you have understood, and thank you very much.